After wrapping up our last cruise from San Diego to Vancouver on the Disney Wonder, it was time to head home. Our journey started by debarking the ship and making our way to Vancouver International Airport. Once we were in and our bags were checked, we found our way to the Plaza Premium Lounge. In today's video, we'll show you everything the lounge has to offer, from food and drinks to other amenities. Then, we'll take you along on our very first Air Canada flight. We'll show you what the airline experience was like flying from Vancouver to Phoenix and share what you can expect on board. Let's get started.
Welcome to the US, even though we're not in the US yet. And the excitement of the World Cup has made it to Vancouver. We're all checked in, past security at the airport, and if you want to get your World Cup memorabilia, it is indeed here. So if you're looking to come to the Plaza Premium Lounge, it is going to be located, look for the signs for gates E7187, so it's closest to 87. And let's see what they have around. So when you come in, they have complimentary chips that you can take. I think these are to go, and then iced tea and lemonade. This is where we parked our scooter. In terms of entry, you need the priority pass. Will get you in, plus 2 guests. We are here during breakfast time, and they just took away the spread, but basically they had things like they had like sausage, they had eggs, pancakes, just like your typical breakfast stuff. They're about to switch it to lunch, which it looks, I see they have like rice, pasta, and lamb, and some duja chicken coming out. So I'll capture that back here later. In terms of the dessert selection, you got some mango mousse cake, you got some tiramisu. These are some of the fixings here. Some dressings, some muffins. You got like so this is like the salad section. So for the salad, they have things like the ranch chopped salad and several different yogurts, as well as more muffins. Over by the bread selection, you got these little rolls, and these I think these look like Hawaiian rolls. And then there's some fixings here on the side. You can have some butter, jelly, some cookies, more nacho chips available, and today's soup is cream of tomato. Then they also have an upgraded menu, so if you want to get yourself a cheeseburger, chicken wings, fish and chips, here are the prices. That's available all day. Here's a quick preview of the drink selections. You got some beer from Steamworks, you got a couple of wines, vodka, gin, rum, and whiskey. Otherwise, there's also a premium menu available. I'll show that here shortly. This is the draft beer here from Steamworks Brewing Company. And then it looks like you can also upgrade and buy like some bubble tea. That's cool. Then this is your non-alcoholic selection. It's gonna be right next to the salads. Right now they're fixing the coffee machine, but you got your water, you got some juice, and then you have a Pepsi soda machine. Plus, here's the tea available. Now, if this machine doesn't work, they do have an extra one over by the back. So that's over there. And they also serve coffee. Otherwise, in terms of facilities, they have plenty of restrooms in the back, as well as showers. Here's a quick zoomed in version. just for a quick seat tour. So we're in seat 12 here in Air Canada to Phoenix, about a 3-hour flight. And where you can see we're right behind business class. And it's very spacious. So we have everybody in the party is on this side. We're here. I'm 5'7". You can see that I can extend. Here's the entertainment. And we're heading towards Phoenix. So it's always interesting to see what's considered touristy for us. So apparently, you have to go see a Suns game, and you have to go to the Grand Canyon. Those are apparently the top 2 things to do in terms of touristy stuff. But yeah, very spacious seats. This is a hardcover, so if you have kids and you want them to sleep, lay down, not ideal, but it should be nice. And then I'll show you the menu here in a second. I'm not sure what's included for this 3-hour flight. It's always cool seeing the other planes close to each other. Right here you have a Korean airplane and a JAL plane right next to our gate. To think that if I just went up one gate, I'd be in the other side of the world.
We're going to be 2 hours and 37 minutes in the air. It looks like a nice smooth flight most of the way down, probably just a scattered little bump here and there. As we descend into Phoenix, we can anticipate some turbulence in the Phoenix area just due to the extreme heat on the ground there. Warm air rises and it gets bumpy. Other than that, nice ride. Any further updates along the way, we will definitely get back to you. Hope you enjoy the flight. Cheers.
Your seat back upright and tray table stowed.
En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette.
You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
Vous devez porter votre ceinture lorsque la consigne des ceintures est allumée, mais nous vous suggérons de la porter même lorsque la consigne est éteinte.
Fasten your seatbelt by adjusting it around your hips. To release it, lift the upper portion.
Attachez votre ceinture et ajustez-la autour de vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la partie supérieure.
Seatbelt and no smoking signs are located throughout the aircraft. Please comply with them at all times.
Les consignes de ceinture et d'interdiction de fumer se trouvent à différents endroits dans l'avion. Veuillez les respecter en tout temps.
It is prohibited to smoke, to use electronic cigarettes, or to consume your own alcohol on board.
Il est interdit de fumer, d'utiliser des cigarettes électroniques ou de consommer son propre alcool à bord.
Your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival.
Les appareils électroniques portatifs doivent être réglés en mode avion jusqu'à l'annonce à ce sujet à l'arrivée.
If your electronic device falls in your seat, do not move your seat or try to retrieve it yourself, as it poses a fire hazard. Notify your cabin crew immediately to ensure the safe retrieval of the device.
Si votre appareil électronique glisse dans votre siège, ne bougez pas votre siège et n'essayez pas de le récupérer au risque d'un incendie. Avertissez immédiatement le personnel de cabine afin qu'il le récupère en toute sécurité.
Should an emergency happen, place your feet flat on the floor and top of head against the seat in front of you. Or rest your head and chest into your lap. Grasp your ankles or wrap your arms under your legs.
En cas d'urgence, posez vos pieds à plat au sol et appuyez le dessus de votre tête contre le siège devant vous. Ou bien, penchez-vous et appuyez votre tête et votre poitrine sur vos cuisses. Ensuite, saisissez vos chevilles ou passez vos bras sous vos jambes.
The illustrated card in your seat pocket or magazine rack explains the many safety features of this aircraft. Please review it sometime before takeoff.
La carte illustrée placée dans la pochette ou le porte-revue près de vous explique les nombreuses mesures de sécurité propres à cet avion. Veuillez en prendre connaissance avant le décollage.
If there is a need to evacuate the aircraft, leave your baggage behind and follow the floor lighting to the nearest emergency exit.
S'il faut évacuer l'avion, laissez vos bagages à bord et suivez l'éclairage au plancher jusqu'à l'issue la plus proche.
There are 4 exits located on each side of the aircraft. All of these are indicated by an exit sign. Please locate the one nearest you.
Il y a 4 issues de secours de chaque côté de l'avion. Chacune d'elles est indiquée par une enseigne de sortie. Veuillez repérer celle qui est la plus près de vous.
If the cabin pressure changes, an oxygen mask or a tab will drop from the panel above you. Remain seated. Pull the mask or the tab to bring the mask towards you. Use the support strap to hold the mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally. Always secure your own mask before assisting another person.
Si la pression de la cabine change, un masque à oxygène ou une languette tombera du panneau au-dessus de vous. Restez assis. Tirez le masque ou la languette pour amener le masque vers vous. Utilisez la bande élastique pour maintenir le masque sur votre nez et votre bouche et respirez normalement. Mettez toujours votre masque avant d'aider quelqu'un. Air Canada.
Here's a quick look at the bistro. It says beer and wine is included, so that's nice. This chicken shawarma looks good. Yeah, I want to say this section is included, and these are some of the meals that you can buy.
Good afternoon and welcome on board Air Canada. As you settle in with us, can you please place personal items under the l'après-midi, bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada. Pendant que vous vous installez confortablement,
It's like pizzas for like $10. I guess you can buy the business class meal, and then more options here if you didn't pack any snacks. So this is the stuff included from the bar. Decent selection. Pepsi products, and these are the premium options.
Overall, we really enjoyed our travel day experience from Vancouver Airport. The Plaza Premium Lounge is definitely worth a visit, especially if your gates are nearby. The lounge was a bit busy and the food and drink selection were average, but we did enjoy the local draft beer and having a spot to relax before our flight. Our flight on Air Canada was very enjoyable as well. We paid about $50 to upgrade to premium economy, which we think was worth it for the extra space and comfort alone. The snacks were limited and there was no meal service, so just be sure to pack some food or be willing to purchase additional food on board. We'll be flying Air Canada again later this year and plan to do a more detailed review, which we'll link here once it's ready. Have you visited the Plaza Premium Lounge in Vancouver or flown Air Canada? If so, let us know in the comments what your experience was like and if you think it was worth the upcharge.